White woman gets pressed for quote unquote stealing our culture, right? So look, this is a topic of what we call culture, I would say appropriation. Culture appropriation is the word, right? Now, this could be seen as culture appreciation, right? So people could, look at this and be like, "Oh, wow, there's a white girl with braids as you can see at the bottom. This is a black thing, ain't it?" I mean, yes. Typically, I would say. But then you also see black women with, sew-ins and things like that. I know. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I want to be an ally, but we have to point out the hypocrisy, chat. We have to. Right? So, we can't be in an uproar and then, put on a weave, put on a wig, you know what I'm saying? To, not really resemble our natural hair, if that makes any sense. Right? So, let's see what this guy has to say about it. I'm pretty sure he's a comedian.
So, I'm sure you guys have seen this video of this white chick with braids, okay? Now, white chicks with braids is nothing new. White girls do this shit all the damn time. Or people with, like, really straight hair.
Yeah, so actually, I will share y'all an experience. I did see a white girl that had braids literally just like this, right? Literally just like this, right? And I will say that she's not like a gutter bunny, right? She didn't grow up around black people as far as I know. And you know what I'm saying? As far as I know, like, her boyfriend's black and that's about it. Right? And even the white girls that I knew were like, "Oh my gosh, like, she's drooling, like, what's wrong with her? Like, she on some weird shit." They didn't say it like that, but you know what I'm saying. I Phillyify pretty much everything I say, obviously.
Braids.
By the way, this video, I'm gonna try to find it for y'all. This is the only video I could find with the actual video, so just ignore this guy right here. Well, or you can listen to him. I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
We wear that shit. It's great.
Oh.
Take that shit out now. Take that shit out now. Okay, what's your
You ain't gonna swing, though.
But take that shit out now.
Oh, Lord.
Take that shit out. That shit
Now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't think it's that deep.
It's not
I
that
could be
deep.
wrong. You feel me? I don't think it's that deep, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, I don't really care. Like, I know braids, go back to slavery, yada, yada, yada. But listen, it's not that deep to be pressing nobody to try to catch a charge, you know what I'm saying? I like my freedom. I don't know about y'all. You feel me? I like my freedom. I don't know about y'all. You dig what I'm saying? This is normal in Florida. You see people like this is for 24/7.
Facts.
It might be in Florida. Florida up next. Oh, this Florida.
Yeah, facts. As a black woman, I don't care for real. I don't. And then she got a bonnet on. She needs to worry about her shit. Oh. And being a bully, ma'am, is not really real, ma'am. Okay, whatever. All right. I know I read that wrong, like a lot of wrong. But anyway, my point is that there's no reason to press somebody like that, bully somebody, as that woman said. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure y'all seen the video before he continued.
Or people with, like, really straight hair. Bo Derek did it in the 70s, and it was a really big deal. They were like, "Oh my God, she looks amazing," when black women have been wearing that shit forever. So, now a black girl with a bonnet and little eyelashes tells her, "Take it off. Yo, take it off."
Take that shit out now.
Oh, he did show it.
Take that shit
My
out
fault.
now.
I thought maybe it was a skit. Maybe, I don't know. But
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It could be a skit because I went on her page and I seen a whole bunch of content, like, pretty much about this situation and people, like, feeling a certain way about the situation. I also seen a video of her saying that, her braids and the style of braids goes all the way back to Viking days. Like, Vikings wore braids first, I guess. I don't know if they wore it like that. Maybe they did. I don't know. I don't know a Viking personally, but yeah.
it obviously was not, because the white chick after, like, made a stink about it and say, "What's wrong with me wearing braids? Why can't I wear braids?" This is what I'm assessing. This is my angle. Now I'm thinking the black girl said, hey, take it off, because, now listen closely, she was just owning the culture. That's all. That was just her version of like, yo, why are you fucking with our culture? It was just maybe an exhaustion of, why you want to wear our shit? You used to make fun of that. And that's facts. I grew up where they made fun of braids. White people made fun of cornrows. They would make fun of afros. They made fun of us when we used picks. Fading hair in college, they would make fun of us in the bathrooms in college. They always made fun of black hairstyles.
Yes, okay, cool. This could be true, right? But I think you gotta hold the individual accountable and not the entire race. Personally. Because you can't just be like, oh, yeah, they used to make fun of me, you know what I'm saying, these white kids, so, like, yeah, and then, like, have them on the same team, on the same playing field. Like, it's not even like they're related or anything, but the only thing they're bonded by is their race. You know what I'm saying? That's basically like saying, like, oh my gosh, like, these black people are always, like, causing a ruckus and stealing and doing shit like that. Are there black people that do it? Of course. For sure. For sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like... But there are definitely black people who don't. You know what I'm saying? There are definitely non-racist white people. There are definitely non-violent black people. Pacifist black people. Black people who don't commit crime. Black people stay out the way. Black people who are rich. Black people who are famous. Black people who are not in the hood. Black people who have never even seen the hood. All that. And same thing with whites.
Also, in the corporate world, black women always had a problem wearing their natural hair. Black men always had a problem wearing their natural hair. They always had a problem with our hairstyles. Think about that. White supremacy was always had a problem with black features, black hairstyles. And now everybody wants to do that now. After making fun of it, after shitting on it for so long, then all of a sudden you have braids. And you know what's really funny? Is when we call people out, they always want to go back in history to find out if we're wrong. I guess this girl said the Vikings wore braids. We've been telling you about African and African-American history for the longest time, but as soon as someone tells you to stay the fuck out of their culture, you try to go and look through history to see if white people were actually started that culture first. You always do that shit. Really? Vikings started braids before Africans? Get the fuck out of here. They always do that shit. They always want to prove you wrong.
And just prove them wrong. Prove her wrong.
I'm telling you to Google just African and African-American history, and you won't do that. But when you want to enjoy somebody's culture, especially black culture, and we say, hey, could you not fuck with that shit? You'll look something up and give us false fucking history. So that's where that black girl was coming from. So now she's interviewing different black people to say, is there anything wrong with me wearing braids? But of course, some black women said, yeah, you can wear those braids. Because black folks, we're very forgiving. We let you rock our shit. Here's the thing. It's the disrespect of black folks. That is why someone says, why are you wearing it? It's like when I see white folks with dreads, you see them with the locks. I go, ugh, take that shit off. Why are you fucking with our shit? It's like you don't respect us. You don't respect us. You only want to deal with black folks when it's fun. Like Paul Mooney said, everybody wants to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga. You know, you want all the fun that comes out of being black. But when it comes to mass incarceration, when it comes to the unnecessary killing of black people by cops, when it's being harassed, y'all don't say a fucking word. But then when it's time to party with us, you want to enjoy all the black music. You want to enjoy the jazz, the hip hop, the rock and roll. You want the reggae, all the American music that is black created. You want to enjoy that. But God forbid if we try to ask you for humanity, you're like, well, what the fuck? Move on. And I guess I
think these are two different conversations, right? If the conversation is, can white people wear dreads, wear locks, wear braids, wear micros, whatever the case may be, is that okay? And I think the answer is simply yes. Simply yes. Because like a black woman, like black women wear wigs and sew-ins and whatnot all the time. And there's no white people that's like, oh, why are you trying to look like us? Or why are you trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really a thing. You know what I'm saying? White people, like Latino people, like, they're not trying, none of that is happening, is basically what I'm trying to say. So it's like it's kind of like hypocrisy in a way. So, and I feel like anybody could just wear whatever hairstyle they want, bro. Like, bro, my dreads or my locks and a white person's locks is not the same, like, whatsoever. It's two completely different things. My fault. Side quest of hell.
In a statement, you know, cultures are meant to be shared. Cultures are meant to be shared. Why do they always come up with that line? When people don't want you in their culture because of you bastardizing them and treating them like shit, you all of a sudden you say, oh, cultures are supposed to be shared. Yeah, when you want to share them, when people don't want you in them, now they're supposed to be shared. But when they were sharing it with you in the first place, you were putting them down. There's history of this shit. We can talk about Native Americans.
All right, but you definitely can't talk about... You definitely can't... Like, she has nothing to do with the people who were racist to the black folks in the workplace. She has nothing to do with them. Like, nothing.
Putting them down. There's history of this shit. We can talk about Native Americans in Canada and in America, where you took Native American children from their homes so that you can whitewash them. You did it in Asia. You've done it all around the world. You've colonized Africa. You've colonized India, all these places, and you've whitewashed a lot of shit. And now when you participate in them, you expect everybody to just accept you in there. There's too much historical pain. That is where that is coming from. There is nothing wrong with sharing cultures at all. But it's the disrespect. It's the history that you don't listen to. You got to know where it's coming from. You're going to do what you want anyway. She's very young, so I'm not like putting her down or anything. I'm just trying to just give you a scope of why. First of all, we're very accepting. Everybody enjoys our art, from DJing to pop locking to break dancing. Come on, man. I mean, look at Korean fried chicken, which was taught by black soldiers in the Korean War. Now they're doing Korean fried chicken, right? But my thing is this. It's the disrespect of black people. It's not cool. You complain about Mexicans, but then you're at Taco Tuesday. I can't stand Asians, but you eating noodles. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you small little scenarios. You disrespect us in the boardroom.
I also highly doubt that if there's a white person that's truly racist, that they would partake in anything that looks remotely black. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they are truly racist, they not finna have, like, braids and shit. You know what I'm saying? They not finna have dreads. They finna, like, you know, embrace their whiteness.
You disrespect us in the classrooms. You don't want us to buy property when it comes to, like, business and all this other shit, but then you want to be in a drum circle dancing with us. No, it has to come with respect. It comes from a historical perspective. Black features were always made fun of. White kids would make fun of our lips. Their lips would be like this. That's why your lips are all big. You got big ass lips. They have like baloney ass lips talking shit about us. And now every white woman or every non-black person is getting their lips, they look like fucking ducks.
And you know, I honestly would say like, yeah, I understand what he's saying a lot. I understand what he's saying. But I will say that this is honestly progress. Look at this in a positive light. This is progress. This is us coming together as a community. This is us it's making it normal for us to be cool with each other, basically. If that makes any sense. Anyway, appreciate y'all for watching. I'm out of here. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I know that this is a very controversial topic, so just be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Be calm, be chill. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree, say that. But if you do agree, then, you know what I'm saying, you can say that too. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm out of here.